Hello and welcome to my look at my Doctor Who DVD and Blu-ray collection. It's the first of hopefully 2 parts to this collection, but it could be more. Let's just quickly angle right. Oh, that is my Doctor Who DVD. I'll show you them now a bit more close up. So, let's start off with the classic series DVDs. First up, we have the Lost in Time Missing Episodes collection, which contains 18 stories from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 incomplete stories. Now, one of these stories on this set, The Underwater Menace, it says this is only as episode 3 missing, but now it's complete. It has now episodes 2 and 3 complete. So, but we do have clips from episodes 1 and 4. Don't think we have anything from 2. Oh well. But the episodes on this are Crusade episodes 1 and 3, the Dalek's Master Plan episodes 2, 5, and 10, the Celestial Toymaker episode 4, the Underwater Menace episode 3, Moon Base episodes 2 and 4, Baseless Ones episodes 1 and 3, Evil of the Daleks episode 2, The Abominable Snowman episode 2, The Enemy of the World episode 3, The Web of Fear episode 1, Wheel in Space episodes 3 and 6, and The Space Pirates episode 2. Now, out of those stories, 3 could be re-released with animation. That's the Crusade, the Underwater Menace, and the Moon Base. And I've read the terminalization of 2 of them. It was the Crusade under Doctor Who and the Crusaders, and the Moon Base under Doctor Who and the Cybermen. So, just show you here. There's the booklet first off, which has the story about the missing, how some of these stories were lost, some episodes were lost, taking up both sides. And then here we have, inside we have the episode listing, telling you what's on each of the discs, and then the discs themselves. So it's 1 Hartnell disc and 2 trim discs, because he has the most stories missing or incomplete. So that's the Lost in Time stuff. Well worth to have for any Doctor Who fan. And then we have the very first Doctor Who story, An Unearthly Child, which I got in the beginning box set, and that's 1 disc containing 4 episodes plus the version pilot version. And then we have the Daleks, which again from the beginning box set, which is 1 disc and 7 episodes. I'm amazed they didn't do more special features for this story, because this was the first Dalek story, so maybe they should have done a little bit more in terms of extras, but I maybe split the episodes onto 2 discs. But what we got was okay. And then the Edge of Destruction. This one has more of the loads of little documentaries on this, and it's a 2-part story. This also contains a condensed half-hour reconstruction of Marco Polo, the missing 4th story. And then we go into the Web Planet, which I got a few months ago, and that's 6 episodes long. Everybody says it's bad, but I think it's actually pretty good. And then we come into probably one of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who stories ever, The Time Meddler, and that's 1 disc containing 4 fantastic episodes. Good story. I recommend you get this if you don't have it already. And then we go into the Ark, which is, I believe whoops, I hate when that always does that, sorry about that, which I think is the earliest surviving complete episode from season 3. And that's one disc containing 4 episodes. The first 2 episodes are good, but the quality for the second 2 starts to go downhill. Although it's a nice take on some of the H.G. Wells stories, which is the main influence in this story. And then we have another one of my favourite 60s stories, The War Machines. And that's 1 disc, 4 episodes, the finale of season 3. Brilliant stuff. And then we go into the Patrick Troughton era. I have 2 stories. This one is my personal favourite Troughton story, and is indeed Matt Smith's favourite story, 2 of the Cybermen. And that's 1 disc and 4 episodes. This has been re-released in the Revisitations 3 box set, by the way, which I obviously didn't get because I don't really get the special editions in the box sets, because box sets go for a little bit more here in Ireland. But if they ever decide to re-release them, but I would buy them if they were just like single editions, just not on the box sets. And then we go into another one of my favourites, The Mind Robber, which has 5 episodes. It's the longest Troughton story I have. They're all just 20 minutes long. And we're going to the John Pertwee stuff. We have Spearhead from Space, which of course has since been released in a special edition in the Mannequin Mania box set, and is of course coming out on Blu-ray, which I hope to be getting. And that's 1 disc and 4 episodes. So yeah, I mightn't be getting the special edition in the Mannequin Mania box set, but I will get it, for completion's sake, because I might want to get Terry on. But I'm definitely getting the Blu-ray. And then we go into Doctor Who and the Silurians, which I got in the Beneath the Surface Silurian box set. And that's 7 episodes, 2 discs. Disc 1 episodes 1 to 4, and disc 2 is episodes 5 to 7. It's a really good story. And then we have Inferno, another one of my personal favourite stories. I know this has been re-released in a special edition, but I just got this instead of waiting for the special edition. And then that's 7 episodes, I think. Yeah, 7 episodes. All the episodes I think are compressed onto this disc, which I think is a mistake. But we do get some really good extras on the second disc. Yeah, I love Inferno. And then go into another one from the Beneath Surface Silurian and Sea Devil box set. I forgot to mention Sea Devil box set because we have the Sea Devils from early on in season 9. And I think it's my first story that have the original master, the Roger Delgado master. Not 6 episodes long, by the way. The Roger Delgado master is good. I like him, but I prefer Anthony Amy's portrayal of the master. With I think my top 3 favorite masters are Anthony Amy, Roger Delgado, and John Sim. Nothing against the Eric Roberts master, but I didn't think his performance portrayal was that good. And we go into The Mutants, which is a 6-part story that deals with race relations. So all 6 episodes crammed onto this disc. And then disc 2 is nothing but extras. And then next we have the 3 Doctors, which I know has been released in, and I know it's been released in the Revisitations 3 box set, because I wanted this, and this one I got for my birthday, even though it took ages to get here. And so that's 4 episodes, one of my favourite stories. I like the 5 Doctors as well, but I think the Two Doctors is better. That's just my opinion, folks. And then we go into one which I think I might get the special edition of, The Green Death. And then we have 6 episodes. So it's Joe Grant's final story, the finale of season 10. So basically the 3 Doctors. So basically at the part where I have nothing to represent season 8, although I will be getting Clause of Access special edition. And might as well continue on into the Tom Baker stuff. So we have Pyramids of Mars, the earliest one I have under his, with the Egyptians and Sarah Jane and all that fun stuff from the Philip Hinchcliffe and Robert Holmes era, which is regarded as the greatest era of the show. And that's 4 episodes on 1 disc. This may get a re-release, this may not. And then we have another one of my personal favourites, City of Death, written by Douglas Adams under the pseudonym of David Attenborough, of course, the well-known author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which the latest one was written by Owen Colfer of Arden Spellbane. That's 2 discs. Disc 1 has the 4-part story, and then disc 2 is lectures. And then we go into, just pop them somewhere else, the only one so far that represents season 18, The Leisure Hive, first story season 18, which is probably one of my least favourite Doctor Who stories. And that's 1 disc 4 episodes. So that's all the Tom Baker stuff. I don't have a lot of it, but I am on the lookout to get more stuff. I'll probably just get some of the other DVDs. I'm definitely thinking of getting the Ark in Space special edition and Sontaran Experiment and Seas of Doom. Those 3 are high on my priority list. Then we go into Peter Davison stuff, of which I am also hoping to get more of. So we have The Visitation. That's 4 episodes, 1 disc. It's one of my favourite episodes as well. And then we go into the 20th anniversary masterpiece, The 5 Doctors, even though I still think the 2 Doctors is better. That's 1 disc. I am definitely planning to pick up the special edition, the special edition, which has both this version, which is the 1995 special edition, which coincidentally is the first Doctor Who DVD ever released, but also has the 1983 edition. So I'm definitely picking that up. And then the 3rd installment of the Beneath the Surface stories, we have Warriors of the Deep. Definitely one of Peter Davison's weakest stories. Don't get me wrong, the story was good. It could have been executed a little bit better though. And that's 1 disc 4 episodes. And then we go into the Colin Baker stuff, which I'm just going to go into now and then just do the first part of all the classic series, and then part 2 will be the new series and spin-offs. So first up, the Colin Baker stuff, we have the 2 Doctors, my personal favourite, the multi-Doctor stories, and that's 2 discs. There's disc 1, and then disc 2. It's my first 6th Doctor story, and then the insert. It's a really good story. And then we go into what was voted place 199 in Doctor Who's Mighty 200 poll back in 2009, Time Lash. Yeah, so basically we have a story that's worse than Time Lash, and that's of course the Twin Dilemma, which I'll probably pick up just to see how bad it is. So that's 2 episodes. 3 Doctors is 3 episodes, by the way. 1 disc. And then, after Revelation of the Daleks, Doctor Who was put on hiatus for a year and a half, and came back in September 1986 with a very, very, very short season. although which has become season 23, which has also become known as the Trial of a Time Lord. And these are all the parts here. So first up we have it's gone dark on me. Sorry. My computer just likes to act up. And then we have disc 1, which is parts 1 to 4, The Mysterious Planets. That's 4 episodes long. It's an alright beginning to the season, so it could have been a little bit better. And then we come into what many people consider to be the best of the 14 episodes, Mind Warp, which is parts 5 to 8. And then we go into what I think is probably my personal favourite installment, Terror of the Verboids, parts 9 to 12. Trial of the Time Lord. And the big finale, the final Colin Bakers, the final episodes, The Ultimate Foe, which is weird because episode 1 is the standard running length at the time, which was 25 minutes, and then which is part 13, and then part 14 was a full half hour, which was used to wrap everything up. So cool thinking on the BBC's part. Then we go into the Sylvester McCoy stuff with another one of my personal favourites, although will be debatable, Delta and the Bannermen, and that's 3 episodes long, 1 disc. I love Delta and the Bannermen. Don't care what anybody else says, it's a good story. Better than Time of the Rani Paradise Towers put together. And we go into my first ever 7th Doctor story, the original release of Remembrance of the Daleks, which I might not be getting the special edition of. I'm just happy with my normal edition. That's 4 episodes long, by the way. And then we go into what is probably my all-time favourite story from the 1980s, Battlefield, beginning of the end for the original series. And that's 2 discs, by the way. Disc 1 is the original 4-part TV version. There's the leaflet. And disc 2 is the 2008 movie version, special edition. I prefer watching the original 4-part version. And then at the end of season 26, Doctor Who was cancelled and then was brought back with an attempt to bring it back in 1989 with the Paul McGann TV movie, which I picked up as a little curiosity. And that's 1 disc, hour and a half film, and it's been re-released, I know, which I might probably pick this up again in the Revisitations box set. Probably one of the only times I'll ever get a Revisitations box set, just to get the new special edition, because it has loads more stuff. It's an hour and a half film, by the way. It's a nice little film. It's too bad he never got a TV series on TV, although I hear his audio range on the Big Finish is fantastic, so I might start listening to them one of these days. And that's it for part 1, so coming part 2, we'll be looking at the new series DVDs and the spin-offs. So until then, see you soon.